Now that you've learned a slip knot, let's learn how to do the other half, holding the yarn with your left hand. Now we're going to start very similarly, but first I want you to make sure that your tail is neat and out of the way. You could even tuck it. And we're going to do this working yarn is going to be coming this way to the left. Now you're going to start very similarly. Put your hook over here and you're going to brace this with your 2 bottom fingers. Now I want you to make sure you don't leave too much space here. Too much space will make it difficult. Now we're going to do the same thing of having the yarn in between our index and middle finger and stick them up. Now this time though, instead of coming down over here, you're going to come to the tip of your finger and you're going to go under and over. Now you're going to also snap and brace, but instead of doing it up here, you're going to brace the tail right under here. You can see now that my yarn, it's nice, it's taut, but not too rigid. I have good control of it because I'm anchoring underneath this knot. And then these 2 bottom fingers are keeping it from being too loose. Let me show you how this works. I'm going to do a chain. And as I pull it, a little bit of yarn comes from the bottom. Pay attention to this, okay, as I work. I'm going to chain. And you see how it lets a little bit out at a time, not a lot. Let me show you what it looks like when this isn't tight enough. What if I just let it go? Oh, that was hard. Okay. Look, I don't have anything, it's not taut. My loop is huge. It's really hard to control. And my chains are just going really, really wonky. And eventually, because my loop was so big, I lost my hook out of it. So that's really important, making sure these 2 bottom fingers are holding onto that yarn just enough for it to move a little bit. All right, let's try one more time holding our yarn with our left hand. Again, you're going to have your tail over to the side. You can tuck it out of the way. Your working yarn, which is the long piece, is going to be going left. Now we're going to put the yarn and the hook over the palm again and brace them under these 2 little guys. Now this is going to be close, and that's okay. Put this in between. You're going to stick them up, put them in between index and middle finger. Not here, but to the tip of your index finger. This isn't enough room, so give it a little bit. You can always give yourself more room. So you go under and over. And now we're going to brace again the tail underneath the slip knot. Now I want you guys to see the hook right here. Here is the thumb piece, and my loop right here is sitting right at the top of this thumb piece, right? And you can see this is the space from the loop to the end. And if you want to compare, that's about the space that I have of the yarn to my index finger. So if you want to compare that, that's a good comparison. If there's too much, it's really hard to control the work you're doing. But if there's too little, you can't have any movement. Okay? So let's try. That's comfortable to me. Looking good.